Being pulled down just a little bit.
Up the right side, the other way toward the line. Margot stretches down, makes the catch. Unbelievable grab. That ball was headed for the corner with some slice on it. And Margot makes an outstanding grab. Rays still lead 3-0. Stamp that one with a star. And a base hit off the breaking pitch. Down into the left field corner. Rosarena scores. Franco scores. Siri comes through. And the Rays pick up 2. It's a 3-0 ball game. Strike to count on Josh Lowe. And a liner into right, headed to the corner. Carpenter was well off the line. Siri and Walls will score. Lowe into second to the double. Ground ball, base hit into center field. Lowe's going to be waved around. He will score. Mejia has driven in a run. It's 6-0. Into right field. Carpenter toward the corner. That ball's beyond his reach. Mejia will score into second. Diaz, and the Rays keep the merry-go-round going. Ground ball, that's going to get through. Base hit, right center. Yandy will score. Wow, stopped at second on the RBI single by Wander. Franco on for the third time in this game.
Time to celebrate one of the most beloved baseball men in this sport's history. Let's go down to Dwayne Stats.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tropicana Field. We have gathered here to honor Don Zimmer. Zim's presence in baseball as a player, a coach, as a manager, and as an advisor spanned an incredible 66 years. What a treat it was when he became a fixture and cherished presence during his extended time here with the Rays.
After transitioning to the starting rotation a season ago and putting together a very good season, he was rewarded with a 4-year extension in the offseason, and he rolls right then into spring training. I would like to say picking up right where he left off, but he may have been better than that.
And there it's strike 3 call. Bottom of the zone. And he gets the strikeout to start this one.
He is a great read of a hitter's body language, his swings.
And a cut the miss. He has Baez out in front. 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that takes care of it.
Dwayne, this reminds me of our visit with James Shields the other day, where with his changeup, we're like, well, you may be able to lay off of 1 or 2 of them, but eventually he's going to get you with it. It was a great take on the previous change, and Jeffrey goes, let's see if you can exhibit that kind of patience.
That's a strike called, and Cabrera is out of there looking. And he got him, boy. Quick work right there. Springs gets him. Got him looking right there.
Right there at the letters. Too close to take.
And that is strike 3 call. So he strikes out the side.
8 strikeouts now for Springs. That's the 3rd time in his career he's done it.
9 strikeouts. And a wave and miss. He gets the strikeout of Cabrera. That's 10 on the day. Oh, and he got him way out in front on that change.
Yeah, he's fun to think along with. You know, you had the 2 fastballs. You're going upstairs trying to get a chase. Okay, you know, you didn't get the chase, but you changed the eye level.
Oh, and another strikeout.
The 0-2 pitch, swing, and he popped him up. Shallow right center field. Routine for Jose Siri. Moving to his left. He's got it, and 6 no-hit innings today for Jeffrey Springs. 5.5 complete. Rays 1, Tigers nothing on the Rays Radio Network.
So Rosarena aboard for Luke Raley. And he shoots one deep into center field. That ball's got some distance and is out of here. That baby a home run to center off the bat of Luke Raley.
And the Rays take an early lead. A laser shot off the bat of Luke Raley.
Had a big spring, and you know he's watching the at-bats of Franco and Brandon Lowe, two other left-handed hitters. No doubter by Raley.
Here is Luke Raley, who homered his first time up, a 2-run blast in the first. He sends this one the other way, deep to left. That ball's got a chance, and it's gone. A home run to the opposite field. Luke Raley with a line drive. Vargas started to retreat and looked up and saw that one sail over that low railing atop the wall and into the stands and left for the home run. And the Rays again lead by 4. With a run in the 8th and now a run in the 9th. And here's a shot high and deep to right off the bat of Lowe, and that baby's out of here. Josh Lowe goes deep. Back-to-back home runs, and the Rays grab the lead in a dramatic manner. Raley hit the home run to left, and Josh Lowe on a 1-1 pitch uncorks one to right. Yandy, a fly ball back into deep left field. That ball's going to get out of here all the way into the bullpen. A 3-run home run for Yandy Diaz. The Rays have had 3 home runs in this inning. And this one a 3-run shot to make it a 5-run 9th. A line drive home run off the bat of Yandy Diaz. Got 97. You're wondering where it is, and it's riding in on you. And now a ground ball down to third, and the Rays win this one a 1-2-3 9th inning after the Rays scored 5, hitting 3 home runs in the top of the 9th, and they win this game 10-6. Off the end of the bat, McClanahan's going to have to race to the bag, and a barehanded grab. Did he get him? He did. Nice play right there. Yandy Diaz coming in to make that pickup, and McClanahan racing to the bag and had to reach back with the grab on the left hand. That retires the side. Fly ball into right, cutting across. Margot lays out, and he made the catch. Margot headed right toward the line, stretching out, got that glove hand extended, made the grab and held on. Outstanding defensive work by Margot in right field, and the Rays hold a 7-2 lead through 7. Liner into left, headed back is Arozarena, reaching up and making the catch. Randy Arozarena angling back and to his left, made the grab, got a standing ovation from the Rays bullpen after hauling that one down, and that will retire the side. Harold Ramirez stepping in. He is the DH tonight for the Rays. First pitch, and he skies it deep to right. That's going to send Laureano to the wall. Gone! That baby's out of here. First pitch, and Ramirez ties the game. Well, that didn't take long.
No. Listen, we know that Waldichuk loves to use that four-seam fastball, and Harold Ramirez not wasting any time. Got the arms fully extended, got the carry, kept it fair.
And there's a shot high back into deep left. That ball is going to get out of here. Isaac Paredes, a grand slam. Well, just when it appeared the Rays might settle for 2. Isaac Paredes takes care of that and turns it all the way around. It's a 6-1 ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count here. And a high shot deep into left. Way back. That baby's out of here. Manuel Margot tees off. First home run of the year for Margot. And boy, did he give that a ride.
He turned the swing loose. I mean, turned that swing loose.
You know, we talked about it. We thought the offense had a very good chance of being improved. And oh, here is Bethancourt. He hits this one a mile, and that baby's gone. Christian Bethancourt gets into the act. Bethancourt's first home run of the year. It's 8-2.
That now makes, what, 9 different Rays with a home run this season? 8 coming in. Bethancourt was not one of them.
7 runs batted in. High fly ball
deep into right center. That's got some carry. Will it go? Gone! Home run for Franco. Wander Franco hits number 3.
I know where Wander Franco has spent the last couple of innings. In the weight room.
The Rays hit their 5th home run of the game.
Beat the pitch to its spot and admire.
Into center field. Siri's going to have to angle back to his right, and he makes the catch. Into the wall he goes and unleashes a throw back to the infield in the direction of first, hauled in by Taylor Walls. And what a grab that was by Siri all the way around there. Great jump, went to the wall, made the catch, and then rebounded to make the throw. Brandon Lau, he lets a fly ball deep into left. Capel will go to the track. That baby's gone! Grand slam home run. A grand slam to left. And the Rays suddenly lead 5-0. Ground ball and a nice diving stop. Clemens is going to have to get over there, and he wins the race. Yandy Diaz, nicely done there at first base, stretching out, and then Clevenger hightailing it over to first to get there in time.
Nice step and a backhanded dive. Now lead your pitcher to the bag.
Here we go. Broken bat, ground ball, right side. Lau with the toss. Rays win it. It's a 1-0 final. 3 up, 3 down. The Rays win their 10th consecutive game to begin the season. And they throw their 3rd consecutive shutout.
Taj Bradley, the Rays' #1 prospect, grew up in Stone Mountain, Georgia. He was the Rays' 5th-round pick at 17 years old.
Swing and miss. He gets the strikeout on the fastball. Devers cut the miss, and there's the first hitter retired in the major league career of Taj Bradley. Yep.
I love that.
Ooh, there's a strike call, and he picks up his 2nd big league strikeout. Up on Dahlbeck and strikes him out. Boy, hummed him up right there.
Been a huge fan of the pitch clock.
And it's a strike call. He drops that one in there. How about that? Oh, and a cut and a miss right there. Ooh, I'm telling you, breaking out that 2 strikeouts in the inning. 3-2. He got it. Fastball strikes him out for the 2nd straight time. And a swing and miss. He goes up with the fastball and gets him at 96. So he gets a big strikeout there. Well, that's going to take care of Yu Chang. Out on strikes. That's number 8 for Bradley.
Because you're right, Dwayne. That's one of the options that you do have. That curveball has played a much bigger role here tonight than I was expecting.
2 and a ground ball. That's going to go through the right side. Ramirez scores. Lowe advances to second, stops there. And that will make it a 3-2 ball game. Francisco Mejia with a big clutch hit right there.
Francisco Mejia, one of the better bad ball hitters in baseball.
Here's Brandon Lau facing the left-hander and a base hit through the middle. Lowe scores. Mejia winds up at 3rd. Richard Blyer comes in, and on the first pitch, Lau.
That's probably not a hit in 2022 with all the shifts. But now with that no-shift rule, that opens some things up. Brandon Lau takes advantage of it.
Rosarena base hit into right. Here comes Mejia. Rays take the lead 4-3. Randy Rosarena down in the count. Takes it the other way. Now Margot puts down a bunt. The throw, no throw to first. The run scores. He caught everybody by surprise and bunks the run home. And the Rays take a 5-3 lead. How about that?
We've seen Margot do that before. That is really becoming part of his game.
Here's Harold Ramirez. And a ground ball base hit up the left side. Down into the corner it goes. Arozarena has scored. Franco has scored. Here comes Margot. It's a double. A two-base hit clearing the bases. And the Rays have exploded here in the 5th inning for 7.
Harold Ramirez taking that pitch almost in off the plate, and he kept it fair.
There's a fly ball. Center field. Margot's got it, and the Rays have won 13 straight to begin the new season. They have matched the 87 Milwaukee Brewers and the 82 Atlanta Braves. Since 1900, the only 3 teams to open the season with a record of 13-0. And the Rays win this one 9-3. Cooper Griswold is going to take over on the hill. And then he gets the swing on this one. And that's a strike call. So he takes care of Fraley looking.
Griswold throws, swing and a miss, and he took something off the breaking ball there. Griswold, the right-hander throws, swing and a miss. He struck him out. He went breaking ball away, and Griswold strikes out the side.
And that's a breaking pitch. Strike 3 call. And a cut and miss. A strikeout of Fraley to retire the side. He is now 9 pitches into this at bat and swings and misses to retire the side. A high shot back into deep left. Well tagged, and that baby's going to go. Out of here. Home run on a 2-1 pitch. And Taylor Walls has given the Rays a 1-0 lead. Boy, he put a charge into that pitch.
That ball was obliterated. Lodolo, the fastball, middle in, and Taylor Walls just catches it and throws it over the wall and left.
There's a fly ball back into left center field. Extra bases coming here. Arozarena trots home. Ramirez is going to be waved around third. Walls heads for third. A triple driving in 2. And the Rays build a 6-run lead. Well, Taylor Walls with a home run and now a triple.
There have been too many hittable pitches by Lodolo. Another fastball that was right down the middle of the plate, and Taylor Walls just rips it.
There's a shot to right field. That's going to send Myers back. Looking up, and that baby is out of here. Taylor Walls, who hit a home run to left from the right side in the 2nd inning, has hit his 2nd home run of the game. This one from the left side. And the Rays pick up their 9th run of the night. A 2-home run night. 2 homers and a triple for Taylor Walls. And that's a shot back into left field. Pretty well tagged. Gonna get out of here. Home run. Yandy Diaz belting his 6th home run of the year. Leads off with a home run today to put the Rays out in front. Here's Paredes, a shot that's headed for the corner. Gonna one-hop the wall. Wow scores. Arozarena's gonna go to third. So the Rays come out swinging, and it's a 2-0 game. And that's going to be a base hit through the right side. Arozarena scores. Paredes will head to the plate. Here comes a throw, and he is safe at the plate. The Rays make it a 4-run inning. Margot, there's a base hit up the left field line. Extra bases coming here. Low hitting third. Williams will wave him home. Here's the throw. He is safe. And on the throw, Margot winds up at third, and the Rays make it 5-0. Here's Taylor Walls coming off the big night. We have a start and stop and a balk, and that's going to give the Rays another run. And there it goes! High and deep to right! That baby is gone! And the Rays win it! A walk-off! Brandon Lau walks this one off with his 6th home run of the year. Bethancourt opened the 9th with a home run. Diaz singled. Bruhan ran for him, and on 3-2, Brandon Lau connects.
passionate left-hander who started the All-Star game last year, the 25-year-old Shane McClanahan on the hill for the Rays. 0-2 heater, and man, you watch that thing close up, and it is a meteor. A 0-2, it is strike three, just falling precipitously.
Now the 1-2 pitch swung on this strike three. The changeup again. But his change may be his best pitch so far today.
And there is a swing and a miss on another one of those. And he has just gotten better and better. And that changeup is absolutely surgical. Strike three.
8 times they've missed it. 8 swings, all swings and misses. What does that tell you about that changeup?
Late decision on a swing and a miss for strike three, and the 6th punch out for McClanahan. And he gets a swing and a miss for strike three.
I mean, he's had a ton of swings and misses on the breaking ball as well. Certainly the changeup he's featured most, but 18 swings and misses.
Another swing and miss. So that career high that was in the mirror was closer than it appeared. 1-2, and Gonzalez gets a small piece. Or did he not? That went all the way to the backstop on a swing and miss, and he is out. That's number 31 for McClanahan in the swing and miss column, and 10 strikeouts. Now Arozarena. He wands it to right field. That's down for a hit. High bounce. Here comes the throw to the plate. It's not in time, and the Tampa Bay Rays have walked it off once again. Still unbeaten at home this year. They're 18-3.
18-3. The hottest team in baseball just continues to find ways to win games.
Jimenez leading it off here in the 7th inning.
Little looper, shallow right, coming on rail. He slides and makes the catch. Another tremendous defensive play by the Rays. This one into a full front dive. Raley makes up a ton of ground and comes on to Robbie Menez of a blue pit.
He continues to surprise me with his athleticism because the ball off the bat, I don't think he gets there. And he gets down. What a nice job.
2-2 pitch on the ground. Oh, what a stop by Diaz. And he feeds Chirinos. Nicely done indeed. Starting with Yandy going to his right. And then getting the accurate toss over there.
This is what we were talking about, all the different angles you have to throw from. And Yandy Diaz, one of the best first basemen at leading a pitcher to the bag. Let's start with that. Our Chevy play of the game is this right here. Got to glove it first, and then you've got to get that little soft toss leading Chirinos right to first base.
And he pops him up. Foul ball. Can Yandy get there? Bethancourt's there, and Bethancourt grabbed that over the railing of the Rays dugout and hangs on. What a grab by Christian Bethancourt. They had Diaz coming in from first and Bethancourt out from back of the plate. And boy, that's quite a play by the Rays catcher.
Finds it, starts to glide, and then gets a little interference here. Yandy Diaz coming in hot, and he's able to snatch it away from him.
Ground ball up the middle. Great stop by Lau. He recovers, throws to first, and they get Dumont to retire the side. Outstanding work up the middle by Brandon Lau. First to knock it down, then recover and get the third and final out. High fly ball back into left. Arozarena at the wall. Will he have room? He leaps, and that ball is caught by Arozarena. Randy Arozarena right back in front of the wall makes a leaping catch for out number 2, and a sigh of relief and a smile on the face of Colin Poche on this catch. He's allowed no hits through 6. Fly ball back into left field with Carey. Sheets is going to go to the wall, and that's gone. Home run to the opposite field on an 0-2 pitch. Wander Franco. 2-2, and there's a line shot headed for the corner. That ball's going to get past Sheets and bound away from him. Lowe will be waved around third. The throw to the plate, and he is safe. The ball is loose. The ball is loose as Lowe went back to tag. Now the ball rolling up the third base line. And a little tapper. That's going to get the run home. It gets by the pitcher. Everybody's going to be safe as Paredes crosses the plate. And the Rays have tied this game 3-3 in the 7th inning. And a ground ball fair. That's by the bag and up the left field line. Margot scores. Mejia's going to go to third. They will stop him there. It's a 2-base hit for Siri, and the Rays take the lead 4-3. And a ground ball. That's going to get through into right center. One runner's hit. Here comes another man. A base hit drives in 2, and the Rays continue this inning. They now lead 6-3 as Wander Franco drives in 2 right here. And the Rays have continued to build one. And here's a shot high and deep to left off the bat of Arozarena. Goodbye. Home run, Arozarena. And the Rays continue to explode here in the 7th inning. Now a shot off the bat of Josh Lowe. That ball is going to get out. Is it? It's over that line and into the seats. Back-to-back home runs. Josh Lowe has hit one, and that will make it a 10-3 ball game. There goes the runner off first. The pitch is a ball to throw to second. Out of time, and the Rays steal a run. Bronco steals second. Siri waited just long enough and took off and hits to the plate. The Rays lead 3-1.
There's the throw. You're never going to get Bronco. And then Jose Siri waiting for that throw to go through. And once it did, he made a beeline for home plate. Well, how about this? Jose Siri, some kind of fired up. It's going to be right-hander Zach Eflin as you take a look at his season numbers. 4 starts.
And strike 3, that one at the very top of the zone. And strike 3. He gets that call on that fastball up a little bit. That clock gets to like 11 or down to 10, and the pitch is made. And there is a strike 3, third strikeout of the game for Eflin. Wave and miss. He had him out in front.
Yeah, that's the 2-plane strikeout. I'm going to get you on the break and the speed.
Ooh, and strike 3 call. Froze him right there to pick up the strikeout. That's number 5. 2-2 to Connor Joe. And he gets him looking. Joe didn't like that call. He thought it was wide. And a swing and miss. Well, he showed him 3 pitches there and struck him out on 3.
Walked him right up the ladder.
Yep. And oh, there's strike 3. That one, he's gotten that pitch at least 3 times.
Heat her up. Heat her up.
And he gets a strike call up there again. Boy, that's been a go-to spot for him. Swing and a miss. Lipinski is out on strikes. 2 strikeouts in the inning. 10 on the day. And here's Randy again, and he's hit by that pitch. And out in front, the plate umpire, Dan Mersel, purposely moving from behind the plate, knowing that Arozarena is not happy.
You'd like to give Brito the benefit of the doubt.
Oh, look out. Arozarena's hit for the 2nd time, and he's really not happy about that. And the Rays will not be either. Mersel walking Arozarena up that first base line as he gets rid of the bat. And the umpires are going to come together here. As Randy, after he hit the home run in the first, hit by a pitch in the 3rd and hit again here in the 5th. Well, we have seen bad blood through the years between these 2 teams. And Kyle Snyder not pleased.
Well, and here's the thing. Both hit by pitch, the first pitch.
Yep.
First hit pitch of the AB. And so, you know what? You see if the Rays, I mean, Kyle Snyder would like to get a piece of that Yankee dugout.
No, I think they just warned him. I saw him walk down off the mound, but they warned him. And I think Kevin Cash wants more than that.
Either that or that hamstrings the Rays.
Yeah. So they just warned Abreu with that hand motion. And now Cash apparently has been ejected.
They ejected the wrong guy.
Yes, they did. If they ejected Cash,
for that.
That's Lance Barksdale. They've really ejected the wrong guy. I mean, I don't know what could be more blatant. So Katz has been ejected by Lance Barksdale. Well, it has started in game 1. The Yankees throwing at Arozarena and hitting him twice. They get off with a warning, and the Rays manager is ejected. Little popper into short right. Lowe is going to get there. Josh Lowe makes the catch. Nicely done by the Rays right fielder to end the inning and leave 2 men on base. 4-0 Rays. 0-2. Ground ball short. Runner's going to try to score. They'll get him in a rundown. Bethancourt. Paredes. Clevenger will tag him. You better tag him. Throw to the plate. He is out at the plate, and he is safe at third. And Clevenger a little shaken up there. Isak Paredes about to step in. And a line drive, base hit over LeMahieu's head. Here comes Lau. Throw to the plate. Rays win. Rays win it in 10 at 8-7 final. What a comeback win this is for the Rays. 8-7 the final. And the Rays take 2 out of 3. Fly ball into left toward the line. Arozarena racing over there. He dives. Oh, he makes the catch. Arozarena, a great catch, racing toward that line. Takes an extra base hit away from Trevino.
And at least a run, maybe 2, depending on where that ball would have kicked. Randy Arozarena, wow, saving the day for the Rays right now. Cannot afford to let this lead get any bigger.
Randy Arozarena. There's a blast high and deep to left, and that baby is out of here. Second deck, and the Rays lead 1-0. Arozarena's first career home run off Garrett Cole.
Where this pitch was, middle of the plate, just above the belt, an absolute no doubter. And that's the thing. If he leaves one out over the heart of the plate and it doesn't have that good elevation, you've got to put a good swing on it. That's what Randy did.
2-1. And a high shot back into deep left. That baby's going to go. A grand slam for Yandy Diaz on a 2-1 pitch. Home run number 10. And this one comes with the bases loaded. And the Rays now lead 5-0. And there's a high fly ball back into right center. That ball's got a chance to go. Out of here. Home run. How about Taylor Walls with the bases loaded? Walls on a 1-2 pitch belts the grand slam, and the Rays turn it into a 5-run inning and an 8-4 lead. That's a shot back into center field. Nimmo turns around to the track. He'll look up. That baby's gone. Home run to center field off the bat of Josh Lowe. His 10th home run of the year. And the Rays tie this game on the homer to center. How about Josh Lowe turning on the power? Fly ball into right. Josh Lowe's there. Here's a tag at second. Adame's on his way to third, and he is out at third base. What a throw by Josh Lowe. Wow, Josh Lowe guns him down.
There was no margin for error on this play. It looked like Willie was going to get there. He certainly thought he was too. That's incredible. He didn't even have to move his glove.
Look at Josh.
Really tough to get to.
First pitch, and this is Taylor driving one deep to straightaway center. Back there is Siri. He got it. Siri racing to the wall.
Hey, Jake McGee and the Mohawk is back. He's retiring as a Ray, so he's throwing out the first pitch tonight.
Go Rojas on the ground. A great stop by Walls on the dive and the throw toward the runner, giving Yandy a chance to put the tag on him, and he does exactly that. Rojas out of there, 5-3. What a star by that one. on a great diving stop by Walls down at third.
And he lifts this one in the air down the left field line. Luke Raley on the run, and he lays out to make the catch. Takes extra bases away from Freddie Freeman.
You know, and Luke Raley, really interesting. You know, you put him at first base. He's a big, strong guy, and he plays a lot at first base, but they also can put him out in the corner outfield positions because he's a better athlete than you think. And this ball looks like it's going to get down for extra bases, and Luke Raley says, not so fast. What a play to keep Freeman off second, maybe third, depending on how that ball caroms.
Jose Siri 0 for 2. Siri swings and sends one deep to center. Tauchman's gonna go to the wall, and that one's out of here. Home run Siri, and the Rays will grab the lead. A 2-run blast off the bat of Jose Siri. Walls scores in front of him, and the Rays, who hit the 2-run home run provided by Brandon Lau in the 7th, have another 2-run shot. Siri hits this one out.
Do you take the heater a little bit higher, or do you go back to the changeup?
2-strike pitch again. Fly ball into center. Here comes Siri, and he gets there, and the Rays win it. Siri, a diving grab coming straight in. Held onto that ball as he hit the deck.
If this play isn't made, this game is tied right now.
And he made the play of the game right there for the Rays. Jason Adam, appreciative of that, picks up the save.
With a runner at first, 2 down.
Runner takes off, and that ball's going to be chopped through the open right side. Margot's going to go to third. They're going to wave him around. The throw comes back to the infield. The runner has scored. Now the throw back into second base goes into center field, and that's going to give Diaz an opportunity, and he will circle the bases and score standing up. How about that?
And that looked like Little League as Tampa Bay steals a couple of runs running wild as the Red Sox throw it around.
He shoots this one deep to center field. That baby's going to get out of here. High off the back wall. 2-run shot by Raley.
Did we say 6'4", 235, changeup mashed? Catching that ball right on the nose.
Put a dent in that high wall. There it is.
There's the dent. You weren't kidding.
That's a high shot back into deep left center, and that baby's going to get out of here. Home run for Jose Siri. That is number 11.
That ball was just absolutely mauled. Uh-oh. Leader in the house.
457. The early returns on that one.
That would usurp Raley tonight at 450, and that would get Josh Lowe, you were talking about earlier, Dwayne, at 455.
Pitch swung on a high fly ball. Back into deep right. Kepler to the wall. It's gone! Rays win! Arozarena.
Are you kidding me?
Arozarena has hit a home run on the second pitch serve. Duran touch for the home run. A 2-1 walk-off. Number 12 for Randy. And the victory for the Rays, number 45.
It never did get to the fastball. 2 split fingers. Randy took the first, and well, we know what he did to the second. Unbelievable ending to this game.
Arozarena, the formality of rounding the bases, ball shot off the bat to right center.
He leads them across the bag. They have a chance. Where he put it, no chance.
Harold Ramirez, a shot deep to left, and that baby's out of here. First pitch, Harold Ramirez, a 2-run blast, and the Rays grab the lead in the 7th.
Everything has been hard in on Harold Ramirez, and he finally said, I've had enough. This one doesn't get far enough in. That's why it's a risky strategy to pound a guy in fastball after fastball after fastball.
And to right toward the line, that's Margot on the move. He got it. Foul territory, made the catch when sliding toward the bullpen mound.
Well, Margot with a ton of coverage out there in right field, and so having said that, why did we make it our T-Mobile coverage cam and then using the mound as a little stopper right there? A little break. What a play. Full extension and then slide uphill. And Tyler's like, are you kidding me?
And a shot deep to left. That baby's gonna go. Home run. On an 0-2 pitch. How about that for Isaac Paredes? He's driven in all 4 runs with a double and now the home run.
Trying to go fastball up and away, and Heaney pulled it right to the middle of the plate. And Isaac all over it. Another home run, another one, of course, to left field. And who's more excited for this home run?
And there's another one. A long one to left. And that baby is out of here. What a night Isaac Paredes is having. A double and 2 home runs. This one a 2-run shot after the 3-run home run in the 3rd. And the RBI double in the 1st. And Isaac Paredes leading the Rangers 6-1. And just moments away, the meeting at home plate, and there they are. Josh and Nathaniel and the umpiring crew exchanging lineup cards. And a photo moment, to be sure. You just don't see that every day.
No, you don't. How awesome is that?
Esteury Ruiz.
Well, you think about the speed, the ability to cover ground, and a pitching staff that has had a lot of base runners and a lot of hitters that have come to the plate.
Paredes is hot here with Manny Gonzalez, and Kevin Cash is trying to get in between. I didn't see him get the thumb. Did he get the thumb? We may have missed it. He may have been thrown out of the game.
Yeah, and you wonder what in the world would have caused that. Obviously, you know, balls and strikes or some sort of conversation that went on kind of quietly behind the scenes. You don't see this often.
Well, Isaac is a pretty mild-mannered guy.
He is, and he didn't show him up. You know, if he was talking to him or saying something to him, he was doing it respectfully in that situation. So right there, he doesn't turn the head back at him. They're right there. They're difference of opinion. And see Manny right there getting out in front of him. Whatever Isaac said right there, that was enough.
Lee kicks in, now fires. Swing and a miss. He got him with a cutter.
And now Ryan Noda. And freezes Noda for the 2nd out.
Wow. And my goodness, the A's aren't having fun at all against Taj Bradley.
Well, Taj Bradley back to work against the middle of the order.
Fastball locked him up. 4 strikeouts to begin the game. Another strikeout for Bradley. 5 in a row to start the game. Carlos Perez with 2 out, nobody on.
0-2. Called strike 3, and Taj Bradley 6 up, 6 down on strikeouts. A dominating inning there with a 98-mile-an-hour fastball to finish.
Another strikeout for Taj Bradley. 7 of them. Again, Esteury Ruiz coming up.
Got it.
And he did. No appeal needed. So he has struck out 8 of the first 10 batters that he's faced. Well, now, with the bases loaded and 2 out, a hit could tie it. And he got him. The fastball at 98, evisceration on Seth Brown to leave the bases loaded. Got him. That is 10 strikeouts now for Taj Bradley. His 11th strikeout.
And I'll tell you what, to have 11 punch-outs and to still be under 70 pitches in the 5th inning, that's getting it done in a hurry.
I'll tell you, Kevin Kelly has done a really nice job getting big outs for the Rays here over the last few weeks.
Dropping quickly. Margot holds on and saves maybe 2 runs. Padres add on 1 more.
Line drive and in and out and back into the glove of Isaac Paredes. Nice little act there, just a little finesse work.
Stay with it. That might be the best move of our Jumbotron this season. They're playing the Harlem Globetrotters music.
Look at this. Nicely done. Not a problem. And a line drive. Oh, what a grab by Walls. He looks back to second. No chance there. But what a great play on that catch by Taylor Walls, and then it seemed in the middle of making that great catch, had the clear thought to look at second just in case.
And Taylor Walls able to make that diving grab and thinking that maybe Garcia was going to head to third without seeing the ball through, because that's what you need to do as a base runner. You got to see that ball into the outfield. The Tampa Bay Rays right-hander Tyler Glasnow making his 6th start here this afternoon. The record on the season 2-1 ERA. We talked about that in the open at .497, 33 strikeouts. Has allowed the 5 home runs, and again, he's just looking for consistency. The stuff, it's overpowering stuff, especially when he gets it to the good parts of the strike zone, and that's what we'll be looking for.
He strikes out the side and has 12 strikeouts through 5.
Unfortunately for Tyler Glasnow, as good as he was, a no decision today. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 walk, 12 strikeouts. Went 5 innings through 89 pitches.
Dirt could come with it right here.
And a fly ball short center. Siri is there, and he makes the catch. Jose Siri, a big catch right there here in the 7th inning.
He's not running this time. Softly hit, and mishandling it is Suarez, and the Rays have their first lead of the night. Sometimes those little softies are as valuable as the ones that you crush.
He's showing the ability to hit fastball a lot better this year.
And how's this? He drives in 1 and maybe more. Arozarena scores. Paredes will stop at third. And the batter, Jose Siri. In the air to left field. Kelnick with the catch. Tagging third is Paredes. And the Rays lead by 3. Line as Walls grounds one into left. They're going to send Josh Lowe. Kelnick's throw. 8-4 Rays. And look at Bethancourt. Up and off of Kelnick. Run number 9 is home. Bethancourt with an RBI double. And the Rays are starting to rout the Mariners.
Keep putting them up.
Another one. Past the diving France. And the Rays have reached double figures as the All-Star Yandy Diaz drives in Bethancourt. It's a long lineup. Fair or foul? Fair ball. All the way into the corner. Diaz is going to be waved by Brady Williams. No throw. RBI double Wander Franco. Back to Salcedo. And Randy's aboard, and the 12th run is home.
Tyler Glasnow making just his 7th start of the season, back from an oblique injury. Oh, he put him away. Some nasty spin on a hook. This time was right over the heart of the plate. And Suarez goes around. A couple of strikeouts here in the 2nd and 3 in a row. How about another? A curveball that falls off the table. Now fastball at the knees at 98 miles an hour. Strike 3 called. Cal Raleigh is down on strikes. Another swing and a miss. That curveball, such sharp bite. 8 strikeouts over 4 innings for Glasnow.
The point where you're trying to pick up the spin is exactly where the shadow is cutting across between the mound and the plate.
97 over the plate. The payoff. Strike 3 called. 98-mile-an-hour heaters.
Kevin Cash will replace him with Jalen Beeks. Well, it's too bad. Tyler pitched well today, but the Mariners, to their credit, also took the very few amount of mistakes he made and put them into the outfield for hits.
In honor of his induction, Rays Hall of Fame, throwing out today's ceremonial first pitch is Wade Boggs.
To the 3rd inning. And Jose Siri to deep left. Melendez gone. 1-0 Rays. Number 17 for Siri. And a guy that brings such energy to this group in Jose Siri starts the scoring post All-Star break for the Rays, just like he did to start the year.
That's 17.
In the air to left center field. Back near the wall. He's got another.
18.
18 of them for Jose Siri. A 2-homer day. And the Rays are cruising 6-1 in game 1.
Boy, he did whack it pretty good, but it was awfully high. Boy, look at that finish. Caught that ball underneath it and just far enough.
into right field. And Brandon Lau has his first home run since May. A solo home run, cutting it to 5-3. I thought last night it looked like he was getting a little closer, and tonight he's got one.
The Rays pull closer. You talked about it. Hey, do they even go to Aroldis Chapman now with the 4-run lead? So they choose to not go to him, and here it's cost them 2 runs already.
Rosarena's got a new bat, and he's got himself a base hit, and he's going to test the arm of his buddy Adolis, and the throw safe. It's a double. And Randy points out to his good buddy Adolis and said, don't even think about trying. That one was personal.
And I think he waved him off, then he posed him. It's a good thing that they're good buddies. I'll tell you what, that ball away, but it was up, and that's what allowed Randy Arozarena to reach it, and he was going to challenge him the whole way. You could tell by the way he was going down the first base line, and Garcia, boy, he made it a play, but Arozarena beat it.
And that is hit well. Oh, what a catch by Arozarena. And back to second goes Tavares, and Randy is hurt, or at least just shaken up. He's saying he's all right.
It's tough to tell. This ball absolutely blistered. And Randy, a full head of steam into that wall. He had to know it was coming, did not care.
Ground ball. Oh, what a great stop by Walls. And the throw to first got him. Oh, what a play at third on the backhand. And then to skip the throw into first to Raley.
Taylor Walls, wherever you put him, you've got a plus glove. He turned a hit into an out.
First pitch, Jose Siri hits one deep into left, all the way to the wall. Gone! Home run Siri. That's number 20 for Jose Siri. And the Rays hit their second home run of the night to make it a 3-0 game.
Well, he's sitting dead red. Sitting on the fastball, and boy, does he pull the trigger, gets it high, gets it long.
Ground ball and a great stop by Diaz. Over to cover. He had a tall target in Eflin who got there to make the grab on the throw to retire Santander.
He does not appreciate this play right here, but what a job. Yandy, now you got to finish it a little high, but like you said, you got a big target.
Fully outstretched to the backhand side was Yandy to make that play, and then an easy flip to Eflin.
Ground ball over the mound. Who's going to get this one? Lau with a wide throw, and Yandy kept his foot on the bag. How about that? That ball headed up the middle. Wendell moves into second. And Brandon Lau, way on the shortstop side of the bag, got rid of that ball quickly. And Yandy kept his foot on the bag. Here's the 2-2. Pop right side foul. Is that going to stay playable? Raley over there. What an effort. He makes a sliding catch for the third out. Right into the railing.
Wasn't quite Tom Amansky worthy, but that was a pretty good play by Luke Raley. And the Rays are up 4-1 mid-8.
And here's Wendell driving that 1-0 pitch to straight away center. And right there at the wall, Siri makes the catch. Jose Siri just inserted into this game and had to go all the way to the wall to make the grab.
Leaps at the right time. There it is.
Oh boy. He straightened it out that time. That one is way out of here over the scoreboard. Isaac Paredes just hammered that ball. He found the distance beyond the scoreboard. This is in the air deep to left field. Toward the pole it goes. And once again, a baseball has left the yard. For Isaac Paredes again, his second home run of the ball game.
Isaac Paredes really emerged for the Rays a season ago. 20 home runs.
This is through the left side. It's another hit from the bottom of the order. Myers a single throw to the dishes in time from left, and Arozarena to cut down run number 9.
Yeah, it looked like that ball was short hop behind the plate by Bethancourt, and he was able to get the tag to the torso.
Major League debut for Mean, and he smacks one into right for a base hit.
Get that ball back to the Rays dugout.
I want you to see the reaction of his teammates. But the reaction for him specifically, it's a big deal to get a major league hit. That's an accomplishment, an amazing accomplishment. You're one of only 23,000 plus in the history of baseball to ever put on a major league uniform. He sees the first pitch, shoots it opposite field.
Diving catch by Manuel Margot. I got to be honest, I thought it was going to drop. And Margot was able to close out and reach.
You knew that Manuel was going to try to make a play on it, but you could envision that ball skipping by him. But listen, this is what you love when you come to the Rays as a pitcher. They're going to support you very well defensively, just like Manuel did right there.
Oh, spectacularly done. And Savali gets his first out as a Ray. Matchups. And that thing to the gap, caught by Arozarena. Should be a double play to end the inning. The throw back to second, and Ibanez has doubled off on a ball that was smoked. The Rays get out of it, but the run does score.
Yep, they're counting that run. Got in there before the second out was made. That ball absolutely smoked. A nice job by Arozarena, and then get that ball back in there to get the double play, but not in time.
Carpenter tagged and scored. It's a 6-3 game through 4.
1 on, 1 out for Jose Siri. High shot deep into center field. Carlson will go to the wall. That baby is gone. Home run, Jose Siri. Jose Siri hits number 22 to give the Rays the early lead.
Well, he's got his number, and you're going to have to get a lot of carry to get it out of here to center field, and Jose was sure that he had it.
Siri back in. And a long one back into deep left. Burleson along the wall, and that one is out of here. Home run for Jose Siri. His second of the night. Siri accounting for all 3 runs for the Rays. A 2-run homer in this solo blast.
Well, he got a pitch to handle, huh? Up and in. And boy, did he wrap that barrel through the zone quickly. Boom. And another no-doubter.
Triple for Kwan came in the 3rd, and there's a line shot grab by Brandon Lau out there at second base. That's a step and a dive to his right to come up with that one.
Let's go right to it. This ball well struck. I mean, going completely horizontal to the backhand side to pull that ball in. What a play.
And a liner into right center. That ball is going to drop, and the Rays are going to win it. Lau scores. Randy Arozarena with the game winner. And the Rays pull it off again. Bottom of the 9th. Rays win it 6-5. How about that?
Josh Lowe got it started. Right back up the middle on a 100-mile-an-hour pitch. And Randy, look at that. You talk about lengthening the swing, and he got his arms extended. He pushed that ball the other way. Great effort out there to try to come up with that ball, but it falls a little bit short. And there is Brandon Lau coming home. Touch home, eject that helmet, and go celebrate with the teammates.
Boy, I'll tell you, you are so right on Josh Lowe starting this inning the way he did. Lau kept it going. Randy Arozarena with the game winner. Jubilation for the Rays, dejection for Cleveland. There's a line drive, and it's grabbed by Basabe. Reaching up, that ball was headed toward the gap, and Basabe prevented any further damage there.
Just a matter of timing, because that was a soft humpback liner. See, a lot of guys jump a little bit too soon, but Basabe able to time that up perfectly.
Here is Oslevis Basabe.
His first major league at bat.
He chops it, and that's going to be a base hit on the first pitch he sees in the major leagues. He'll turn first and head for 2, and it's a 2-base hit. Basabe on the first pitch chopped it by the third baseman into left for a double. Well, that didn't take long. He has that major league hit, and Siri retrieving the baseball for him. Back at Tropicana Field, and the Rays are -1 pitching coach, and all of that apparently occurred during the visit to the mound. And Adrian Johnson was not overly demonstrative, but take a look.
Watch Kyle Snyder turn his attention to Adrian Johnson when he gets behind the scrum. Right there. Now he's talking to Adrian. Adrian says he top shelved him. Right there. That was it.
Got him. And that's going to end the inning. 8th inning coming up. Basabe gets the out at first.
This is an outstanding play by the young rookie. 3 games in, and he's already looking very comfortable at the shortstop position. First of all, the range is where you're going to get it, all the way over on the second base side, and then the ability to spin and throw a strike to Yandy Diaz from his backside. Watch this, doesn't even have the time to stand up. He's rotating, rolling through, and still throws a strike over to number 2 at first base. That's how you define a pure hitter.
Oh, that's hit well to straightaway center field. Meckler all the way back, and it's gone. Home run. Brandon Lau to straightaway center field, and with that, the Rays have a 4-0 lead.
And Brandon Lau has been a big part of it this year and over his career. And how about this? Number 100. Brandon Lau hitting 100 bombs over the course of his career for the Tampa Bay Rays. Pretty awesome stuff right there.
To a double. Pitch to Raley. Swinging a drive to deep right field off the bat of Raley. Way back toward the wall and off the wall. Hits off the sidewall. Ricochets from Meckler and goes all the way out towards center. Raley headed around third. Meckler finally picks up the ball, and too late. It's a stand-up inside the park homer for Luke Raley. A ball that hit very much off the top of the wall, off the brick in right center. Luke Raley with an inside the park pinch hit home run. The first pitch is lined to center field. Coming on, Raley slides and makes the catch. Lurching forward on the grass. 1 pitch, 1 out.
And that's actually a great read off the bat. Comes in 100%, reads it perfectly, dives head first. This is just a great play for Raley right there.
Oh, sure was. Siri, Basabe, and Meade do up.
And it's lined into center. There's a base hit. So Siri picks up his second hit. Slavis Basabe 0 for 3 tonight. Ground ball. That's going to be in and out of the glove at third of McMahon. And up to second base goes Siri. Basabe is aboard with a base hit. And the first 2 men are on base here in the 8th inning. This one is down, and the bases are going to be loaded. We're going to see Bethancourt come off the bench. He's going to hit for Luke Raley. And the line drive into left. That ball's going to drop for a base hit. Down the line from third comes Siri. He scores, and this game is tied.
Well, that changeup. Look at the plate coverage by Bethancourt. And he did not get out in front. Able to get that ball off the barrel, drop it into left field. Everybody moves up 90 feet.
Well, here is Yandy Diaz. 1 out with the bases loaded. Yandy ground ball, base hit through the hole into left. Basabe scores, and the Rays take the lead 5-4.
Our all-state mayhem moment. The Rays have been able to come all the way back here, tie it up, and then Yandy Diaz giving him the lead just out of the reach down there of McMahon, and into left field it goes. Another 90-foot move up by everybody, and this one leads to a 1-run lead.
3-2 again to Randy Arozarena. And a liner back into left field. Jones will cut across. It's going to be off his glove. Meade will score. Bethancourt's being waved to the plate. He will score. The Rays tack on 2 more.
That ball's got to be caught. Absolutely has to be caught. It was not. Boy, Nolan Jones let that ball get away from him. He'll take it.
And Isak Paredes, the 9th Ray to come to the plate here in the 8th inning. And he lines it up the left side. Extra bases coming here. Yandy Diaz scores. Arozarena goes to third, into second. Paredes with a double, and the Rays tack on another run. It's now an 8-4 ball game. Siri hit in the shoulder. That reloads the bases. Sabe, who had the infield hit and a run scored in the early part of this inning, bats again. And a high fly ball back into deep left. Jones will go back to the wall. major league home run. What a way to collect your first big league home run to cap an explosive 8th inning. And to do it with a grand slam. The Rays have scored 9 runs in the 8th inning. And the first career home run for Slavas Basabe is a grand slam. Brandon Lau leads it off. And a ground ball base hit into right. Here comes Basabe, and he is safe standing up, and the Rays win it. Base hit by Brandon Lau, and it's a 6-5 walk-off in 10.
Okay, Dwayne, now I'll see you tomorrow. Took a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer, but worth the wait, as it turns out. The Rays win it in 10, 6-5. For the Rays, their 7th walk-off win. Brandon Lau with the game winner. That's a shot back into left field, sending Jones to the wall. That baby's gone. Home run for Randy Arozarena. That is number 20. Randy Arozarena connects to give the Rays the lead here in the 3rd.
But he keeps the hands back just long enough, lengthens that swing, and boy, that shows you how strong he is to get that ball out.
He goes and stops it, a long drive. Deep to right center. Josh Lowe has hit it out. A 2-run shot. And the Rays here in the bottom of the 8th break the tie and take a 5-3 lead. How about that? Number 17 for Josh Lowe.
Right there, he's going to cut that ball right into the swing. And yeah, no doubter, 452s, those qualifies, no doubters.
How about
there you
that?
go.
Yeah. He lifts it down the left field side, foul, slicing, and Arozarena gets there. Arozarena just in front of that low wall and hands off a souvenir. And boy, what a catch by Randy Arozarena.
9.
And a swing and a miss right there. And the 2-2, and now he's 0 for 8. Strike 3 call. 3-2, and that is strike 3 call. And a swing and miss. So he strikes out Pereira.
Swing and a miss. Got him on a bender down low at 81. And there is the 5th punch out already for Zach Eflin, and there's 1 gone in the top of the 3rd.
2-strike pitch. He got him. And he got him. And a swing and a miss. So 3 pitches. Pereira out on strikes. Ooh, and then strike 3 call. And he comes back and gets him there. And a swing and miss. He gets Peraza on strikes to retire the side. Fans, please welcome Carl Crawford.
And I want to thank you, Carl, for all you've done for us and for the baseball here in Tampa Bay, because you were really the linchpin between the Devil Rays and the Rays and all the success we have had while you were here, and let's continue on past that. I welcome Carl up now. Put this jacket on and welcome him as the 3rd member and most deserving member of the Rays Hall of Fame.
Oh, and he is hit by that pitch, and he is not happy. Arozarena not happy about that. And just the number of times gives the Rays plenty to not be very happy about.
It's been over and over and over again. Been all season long, and it's gone on for a few seasons.
Yeah, and here we go. The umpire's losing control. And now both teams will come out. And I'll tell you, the Rays have put up with this. And they'd like to see some repercussions go the other way. And that's why you have 2 teams out here right now. You had Abreu come down off the mound with open arms, really akin to taunting.
Well, and Aaron Boone and Kevin Cash having a spirited conversation in the middle of that scrum.
You get a guy coming off the mound like that, given the history, and you're the umpire, you got to run the guy.
Or go get him. Go get him then.
Randy's on his way to third, and that throw is not going to be in time. He steals third. And Ben's there with a full count on Ramirez and nobody out.
And guess what? Here
we are, back and forth.
Uh-oh, watch out.
I'm telling you, the umpires asked for this.
I'm going to tell you what.
You got to put a stop to it.
I saw Jose Siri coming out, and he had a blindside shot that he could have taken on Abreu. And instead, he went out there and just kind of put his arms around him and pulled him away. Yeah, that scared me because Siri he was coming from the blind side. Abreu never saw him.
Rays playing in their 8th extra inning game of the year. The 0-2 again. That's in the dirt, and he picks up a steal. Arozarena picking up his 2nd stolen base here in the 10th inning and his 20th of the year. Randy Arozarena with 21 home runs and 20 stolen bases now.
Standing up, no less.
Well, the number 2 hitter, Berger and Chisholm Jr. to follow. And a high shot back into left center field. On the run, Siri reaching out. He got that ball. Siri made the grab in left center just as he got to the wall. And the rebound we saw was Siri off that wall, but he held on to the baseball, and that is out number 1. Continue to compete. Rays led 1-0, then fell behind 4-1. It's now 4-4. Too much time here is what C.B. Buckner is saying, and Kevin Cash is not in agreement with that. Kevin said, wait a minute, this was the hitter. Oh, Kevin has been ejected.
This started with pitches being called strikes against Ray hitters that were nowhere near the plate. That's where this started to build. And then after that right there, that seemed like a quick trigger and calling that violation on Littell. And Kevin had enough for a number of different reasons.
3-2 again. And he got him. A big cut right there. And a swing and miss. He went up and got him there. How about that?
He just overpowered Rafael Devers in that at-bat.
Some interesting baseball to be played. And that pitch. Oh, that's a strike 3 call. You can see Duvall get rid of the bat and a little bit of a delayed strike call by Moscoso. It was a strike.
I think he verbalized it, and then you make the call. But this is a great pitch by Savali. Starts it off the plate away, and look at it come back. I mean, playing all those big games against good teams.
And there is strike 3 call. Yoshida caught looking. 2 strikeouts looking in the inning. Rays 3, Boston nothing. Swing and miss. He strikes out Story. 5 strikeouts. 7 outs recorded, 5 via the strikeout. 1-2 pitch for the 2nd time. And he gets him down to first. So another strikeout. And a swing and miss. Savali gets a big strikeout here with 2 men on. And he is out on strikes. Yoshida tried to check, could not. 3-1 Ray. And a wave and miss. Story out on strikes for the 2nd time. And there's a bunt attempt by McGuire, down 1-2. Boy, that's you talk about you're absolutely.
Yeah, you're renting. You're renting a nice place in his head when you get that. Not having any success at going after that curveball. Now you got on this breaking ball, you go out there and you try to bunt with 2 strikes. The catcher.
Swing and a miss. Urias out on strikes. Savali strikes out the side. And a swing and miss. He got Devers a big pitch right there. So 1 out following the leadoff double. 12 strikeouts. It's a career high for Savali. And a shot down the right field line. Is it fair? It is! A home run and the Rays win it. A 2-2 pitch and Brandon Lau walks it off. Number 18 for Brandon Lau. Boy, what a battle this one turned out to be. And Brandon Lau sends the Rays home happy. And he swings and drills it back into center field. Series at the track. He leaps and he makes the catch. Here's a throw back to first. It's not going to be in time to double up Casas, but oh, what a grab by Jose Siri in center field.
My goodness, I did not think. First of all, he's shading towards left center a few steps. Our T-Mobile coverage cam, and that is coverage. How about that? He had one chance. You've got to time your lead perfectly, get the glove out late, and boy, oh boy, it finds the pocket just like that.
Middle, the pitch. Swing and a comebacker up the middle. Diving stop Basabe. He throws it from his side and he got him. What an unbelievable play by Osleves Basabe, sacrificing his body. He lost his hat as well, but he prevents an RBI single, and Connor Wong stays stationed at third.
Hope he didn't jam a wrist there, too.
I mean, that one got past Glass now, and then Basabe just Supermaned away a base hit.
0, so.
And that's going to be strike 3 call, and that was a strike. And there's a strike call. Turner caught looking, bottom of the zone that time. And he picks up a strikeout with some heat there, 97. Third strikeout. And a swing and miss. Yoshida could not catch up to 98 right there. Back-to-back strikeouts, and both coming swinging at 98. And a swing and miss. Boy, how about that? Glass now dominating here in the second inning. He had Story out in front.
1-2 from Glass now. Is a called strike 3. Now downhill with the 2-2. Called strike 3. Snaps off another breaking ball and make it 7 strikeouts now for Glass now.
2, and Duvall is out on strikes 98. Well, he struck him out on 98, got him swinging in the second inning, and again here in the fourth.
Swing and a miss. Breaking ball got him for strike 3. And that's now 9 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow.
There's a swing and miss. Pitch fighting down and away. Wong is out on strikes. Back-to-back strikeouts here.
Swing and a miss. He got him on a breaking ball in the dirt. Pinto blocks it, fires to first, make it 11 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow through 5 innings of 1-run ball.
And that is strike 3. Comes back with some low heat right there at 97.
Pause, delivers. Swing and a miss. He got him with a cutter away. 13 strikeouts. A new season high for Glasnow. 2-2 with 2 out. That's a fastball called strike 3, and Tyler Glasnow strikes out the side for a second consecutive inning. He finishes with 6 straight strikeouts and ties his career high with 14.
2-strike pitch. He's swinging and lifts a fly ball short right, and here comes Josh Lowe in to make the catch. Josh Lowe reaching down, wound up in that sitting position in the aftermath of recording out number 2.
That ball right off the end of the bat, just starting to die, and here comes Josh Lowe. Not going to let it get to the turf. What a play. Perfectly timed, smoothly athletic.
It's a fly ball short left. Randy's coming on. He's there and makes the catch. Makes a little tumble in the aftermath. Holds on, and that will retire Seattle in the 8th.
And on Randyland night, no less. He throws it into the crowd, and that took quite a toss there from Randy Arozarena.
And a shot into right. Hernandez will go back. That ball, it's going to go. Line drive, home run, and the Rays win. Yandy Diaz, an opposite opposite field home run to walk it off. How about that? Just unbelievable. The first career walk-off home run for Yandy Diaz. An opposite field line drive, and the Rays win this one 7-5. Oh my!
I cannot believe the carry.
Absolutely. You were hoping that it might hit the wall. It went over it, and the Rays win. Wow. Well, Hedrick, the new pitcher, as we go into the 6th inning, and Yandy Diaz has just unloaded. Yandy greeting the new pitcher, belting this one out to right center field. That's his 20th home run of the year and his 4th hit of the night.
Swinging a high, towering fly ball deep to center. Mullins back toward the track, leaps at the wall. It's gone! Tristan Gray has homered. His first big league homer comes in the 8th and gives the Rays a 2-1 lead.
And Gray hits it out to give the Rays a 2-1 lead. What a moment for Tristan Gray. And what a moment for his family. That was just unbelievable. And here's a high shot off the bat of Bethancourt. That ball's got great carry, and it's going to get out. Back-to-back home runs. First Tristan Gray, and now Christian Bethancourt. And the Rays take a 3-1 lead. So the Rays have hit 3 home runs in this game. Lau in the first, Gray and Bethancourt in the 8th, and they lead 3-1. And there's a liner into right, a base hit. That's going to fall in front of Santander, and Tristan Gray picks up his first major league hit. Ahead 2-1 on the count, and a nice line drive to right.
What did we say? All the pitches he saw in at bat number 1. It was a 10-pitch at bat, a battling at bat that he was going to feel more comfortable, and it was going to happen in his second AB. And guess what? He got a pitch to handle, and he did not miss.
And a line drive caught by Lau. Stretching to his left, extending that glove hand, and Lau makes the catch. And boy, that saved a run right there. That looked dangerous.
It would have been, Dwayne. It would have been 1-0, first and third, nobody out. And look at that play. And by the way, there's a little interference out there at second base with Bruce Streckman, the umpire. So he's got that. He's got to play off of too. And he goes to the glove side and makes a heck of a play.
And a swing and miss. He is out of there. He missed the pitch in the upper part of the zone.
How about that? Elevate the heater, tuck it in on the inner half of the plate. They wanted that pitch away, but watch that pitch come back middle in, and it just beats the swing of Grichuk.
And a swing and miss. Drury is out number 2, strikeout number 2. And a swing and miss. So Hoppy is out on strikes. Eflin strikes out the side. Oh, that pitch is a strike. And Malachi Moore took a little time before he came up with that strikeout.
That's the cutter. Takes that cutter. That you can see the 2 that Pinto wanted that pitch up and in. Regardless, it's to the glove side, late cutting action. Walsh does not pull the trigger.
And that's a strike call. Neto caught looking. 2-strike pitch, and he got him this time. No need to check with the first base umpire. Malachi Moore takes care of that.
Moniak, who's on the injured list right now, as a 2-2 is at the knees, called strike 3. And another strikeout for Rays pitching.
He's got great command of his pitches and always seemingly one step or one pitch ahead of the hitter.
And right there, like strike 3 call. The 4th consecutive strikeout. 3 of them have been looking. The Rays helped them. And a swing and miss. Grichuk is out on strikes. So again, 3 strikes, 3 strikeouts in the inning. 1-2. He got him. A swing and a miss. Breaking stuff. He's out on strikes for the 3rd time. That's 10 for Eflin in a tie game at 2. And the 1-2 count. And a little looper back at first. It's going to drop, and the Rays are going to win it. Yandy Diaz scores. Margot drops it into short right. Here it is again off the bat of Manuel Margot.
Boy, just a hanger, and he gets out there with the swing and hits that ball right off the label. But you can just see it's perfectly placed. I mean, just a soft little half pop-up that no one, listen, that's off the bat. That's a terrible feeling as a defender and as a pitcher because you know there is nobody getting to it, and that's the end.
Meade has a hit. 1 for 2 in the game. High velocity there. That's down the left field line. Will it carry? It's got enough. And it is gone. Home run. Curtis Meade over that low wall. Just inside the foul pole down there. And the Rays pick up their second run on the home run by Curtis Meade, his first. And now making his major league debut for the Rays, Junior Caminero, his family here to be part of the event. #1 prospect for the Rays coming up from the AA level. Started the year in Class A. 3-2, here it is. And he draws the walk. And a nice at bat by the young man. Ramirez moves up to second, and Caminero draws the walk. And I'll tell you, some pretty good discipline up there. He's after the first pitch. There it is, his first major league hit. Jumped on the first delivery from the lefty. He's on for the second straight time and has a base hit. That first major league hit out of the way.
Yes, Jose Siri, I'd give it to him too.
And there's a shot up the left side, fair. Rays are going to win it. Josh Lowe walks it off. Up the left field line, just fair, and the Rays score 2 in the bottom of the 9th inning to win this game 7-6. And he shoots one high and deep to left and gone. Home run, Paredes. Number 30 for Isaac Paredes. That gives him 95 runs batted in.
Got to get him to 100. Got to get him to 100.
And now it's a one-run game. Oh, Paredes, what a year it has been. High shot, straightaway center. Sending Rafaela back to the track. He'll look up, and that baby is out of here. That's a home run. It has rebounded back onto the playing field, but that is a home run.
That's home run number 20. He got there.
Number 20. 20 home runs, 32 stolen bases, now 81 runs batted in. To the plate, and that will do it. A swing and miss on that 3-2 delivery. Stevenson strikes out the side.
Look, for everybody, last Sunday was a unique set of circumstances. This is a pretty motivated group, driven group. Decided, let's see if we can get a little closer to this thing. We got an off day tomorrow. But what these guys accomplished deserves to be celebrated. We're incredibly proud of them. It's been a different year, but 96, 97 wins and counting. You got to celebrate it. Really proud of this group.
Said I need.
Here's a little tap. Guerrero, barehanded pickup and the throw, and they got him. Caminero, what a play from the youngster at third to charge that ball and get the throw away in time to get Guerrero.
Dwayne, we watched it during the early work for the Rays. They were working on that exact play. They were tossing to Brady Williams, and he was hitting choppers that the third baseman had to come in and barehand, and it pays off here.
Popper into right with some hang time. Who's going to get there? And Lowe is there to make the grab. He had to extend himself, stretching down and toward the infield to come up with that one. And boy, that had trouble written all over it.
It did because of how high it was. It was going to be really difficult, if not impossible, for the infielders to get there. And Josh Lowe tracking it.
And a high shot back into right field. Merrifield's going to turn around, and that sails away. A grand slam off the bat of Aranda. And the Rays add 4 more to this inning. Just like that, the Rays, who grabbed the lead, scored 7 with nobody out here in the second, and it's 8-0. Rays had 9 runs, 10 hits in 4 innings off Parsons. Fly ball right field. Merrifield angling back, and that ball's going to carry out. It's gone. A home run to the opposite field for Junior Caminero. He is showing some power the other way. His first major league home run and opposite field blast against Tim Mesa. And that makes it 10-3.
Hard and a great stop by Diaz. He caught it in the air, and it's a double play. He had a rough day at first yesterday, and Kevin Cash said it's largely because he's been bothered by a hamstring injury that kept him out of the lineup for a while late in the season. Ordinarily a much better first baseman than we saw yesterday. There's a little lob. That could be a problem for Diaz. Nice play. He wins most improved, and it ends the inning.
Yandy Diaz, how about the drop step going back? We've seen a lot of balls fall into shallow right field, but Diaz making a great grab.